Good. Okay, hi everybody, welcome back to another HIIT workout. So if you don't know what HIIT stands for, it's high intensity interval training. My name is Tessa and I'm a personal trainer and group fit instructor at Ping Center at Ohio University. Today we're going to be doing more of like a full body workout, so not really focusing too much on upper body or lower body, but getting a good mix of everything. We're going to start with a warm-up, and then I'll run through all the circuits and the different movements involved in each one, and I'll demonstrate to you how to do them, and any sort of modification you might need if you want to make it a little bit harder, a little bit easier. And then we'll finish with the ab burnout and then a cool down. So also, since I'm not in the studio today, I hope the background noise doesn't get to be too distracting, but it was okay last time I did this, so I'm just hoping it stays okay. If the Wi-Fi ever starts to buffer, just usually give it like 5 seconds and it should come right back. Okay, so like I said, we'll start with the warm-up, and then I'll go ahead and explain how the circuits are going to work for today. Before I start though, make sure you have plenty of space wherever you are. Make sure you have water, and then if you wanted to add weights to anything, feel free to do that as well. And one last thing, if you have like a workout playlist you like to use, make sure you put that on because I cannot have music here for copyright reasons. So go ahead, get set up with whatever you need to do. Find your space, and whenever you're ready, we're just gonna go into a nice light jog. So use this time to focus on not just bouncing on your toes, but really your ankles too. Get the full range of motion in. We're gonna move these into butt kickers in 3, 2, 1. So heels all the way back. And then we'll move these into high knees in 3, 2, 1. So whenever we do high knees, which we'll see a few times today, you want to use your core to pull those knees up. That'll take some of the work off your legs too. All right, we're gonna go into jumping jacks in 3, 2, 1. So right in the middle. All right, now we're just gonna keep our arms in the middle and just go straight up and down. All right, I'm gonna slow this down. Keep your feet still. Keep your hands in a T position and just cross touch each toe. Really stretch your back out. 2 more on each side. Nice job. We're gonna go into some forward lunges. So just one leg at a time. Step far enough forward that your foot or your knee can make a 90-degree angle. One more on each leg. All right, now we're just gonna reverse that. So start at the top of your mat and step backwards into your lunge. One more on each leg. All right, we're gonna take it into squats. So just usual squat position, nothing fancy. Make sure your weight stays in your heels the whole time. Your hips are the main driver of this motion. We'll do 2 more, and then we're gonna add a kick at the top, alternating legs. So kick left, and then kick right. Trying to really get that foot as far behind you as you can, straightening out that leg. You really feel these in your butt, for sure. We're gonna do 2 more on each leg. 1 more on each leg. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna move into caterpillar. So start by just reaching really, really tall at the end of your mat. Hold down, and walk your hands all the way out. So you're in a high plank. And then bring it right back up. Walk your hands in. And reach to the sky one more time. Go really slow on this rep. All right, hold your arms in the sky, pull up. We're gonna start with arm circles forward. We'll finish with just some crossbody swings with the arms. Really focus on stretching out your shoulders here. All right, so I'm gonna begin by explaining the first circuit. Try and just keep moving. Keep that heart rate up a little bit as I explain how we're gonna do this. So we're gonna have 4 circuits using the same exact format, so it'll be really easy to follow along once you're in the hang of it. You'll have 3 movements in each circuit. You'll do 30 seconds of each back to back. You'll get 30 seconds of rest. That's gonna be 1 round, and you'll complete that round 3 times. So again, 3 movements, 30 seconds each, followed by 30 seconds of rest, and then repeat that whole thing 2 more times. The first circuit, you'll have 3 movements. The first one is high knees to a drop, and then we're caterpillar walking back. So that sounds really complicated, but your high knees are going to be moving forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Dropping your feet back into that high plank and caterpillar walk to the top of your mat again, and just restart the movement. It's a combo move, but once you're in the swing of it, it'll feel a lot easier. Second, which again, no rest in between, we're going back to back. We'll have 4-point squat jumps. So you just rotate 90 degrees between each jump. So it's going to look like this. And then once you're back at the front, you'll just switch directions and do the same thing. So you're moving the whole time, just switching directions every circle. Our last movement is going to be a fast feet into a burpee, where your chest just touches the ground. So this is seen in a lot of like football drills. Fast feet, also drop, just drop, and then come right back up to fast feet. So listen to my voice for that. I'll try and say drop and keep you guys on your toes so you don't know when I'm going to say it. But if at any point that becomes too difficult, just hold a squat instead and then drop whenever I say drop to the chest burpee. So 3 movements, 30 seconds of each, 30 seconds of rest, and then we'll do 3 total rounds. So we're going to go ahead and get started with those high knees forward to the caterpillar walk backwards. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So 4 high knees, and then caterpillar walk back. So the high knees are for speed, but the caterpillar walk is more just to kind of test your core muscles. So go at your own pace. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. So 4-point squat jumps. Here we go. And then once you're back facing front, you're going to switch directions. Nice job. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So fast feet and drop. Fast feet and drop. Drop. And drop. 10 seconds. And you'll get a rest. Drop. And drop. Last time. Oh, okay. So that's 1 round down. We'll have 2 more. Go ahead, get some water. Take a quick rest. So this is definitely the most cardio heavy circuit. So getting that heart rate up right from the start. Whew. All right, 10 more seconds of rest. And then we're going back into those high knees with the caterpillar walk back. All right. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice. So really catch yourself in that high plank when you drop down. And then power through the shoulders to walk back. Nice work. 5 seconds. 2, 1. All right, 4-point squat jumps. Here we go. you want to challenge yourself, do 180 squat jumps and just go side to side. If it's too difficult, just take that jump out and just do squats. You have 5 seconds. Finish it out. All right, fast feet, here we go. And drop. And drop. And drop. Trying to surprise you guys. And drop. Fast feet, keep them fast. Drop. Nice job. One more time, drop. All right, 30 seconds of rest. We only have one more round of that. So hopefully you have the hang of it at this point. You know what the moves feel like and look like. All right, we have 10 more seconds. Then we're gonna finish our last round of this. So make it strong, make it good. 3, 2, 1, here we go with those high knees. Drop, caterpillar. Keep this up. The last round is always the most important. Nice work. 10 seconds. Then I'll meet you in those 4-point squat jumps. 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Nice, really explode through these jumps. Nice work. All right, 10 seconds, then we have fast feet to drops. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So fast feet, keep it low, drop. Fast feet, drop. Drop. Keep it really fast and low here. Drop. Last 10, you can do it. Drop. And last one, drop. All right, awesome job. Circuit 1 down. Probably one of the harder ones. So take some time to recover, and then I'll go ahead and explain circuit 2. All right, so circuit 2 is our upper body killer for today. Same exact format, so 3 moves, 30 seconds of each, with 30 seconds of rest, and then 3 rounds. First movement, we're doing staggered hand push-ups. You can do these on your knees or on your toes. You want to take your regular push-up form and just stagger your hands, and then you'll switch each rep. So these are going to look like this. So 1, switch that staggered hand, and then switch every time. If you need to do it on your knees too, I'll probably end up doing that because push-ups kill me. All right, the second movement, touch each toe. Hips back up, drop, touch each toe. That's for 30 seconds. And then we're coming back to a high plank, and you're just alternating, reaching with each hand. If that's a little too hard, just hold that high plank for 30 seconds. All right, so staggered hand push-ups. To begin, go ahead and get set. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. So try and drop your elbows to be 90. If they're not quite there, that's totally okay. Just do your best. Alternating the hands each time. 10 seconds. You can do it. Switching to crabs in 3, 2, 1. All right. Crab stance, hips up, fingers facing heels. Drop, tap, tap, Just keep that going. So make sure those fingers don't fan out too much. You want to keep them facing your feet. 5 seconds. All right. So challenge yourself to reach forward each time, opposite hand. Again, if that's too hard, hold it here. If this is too easy, hold out that reach for about 3 seconds. Nice work, you guys. We have 5 seconds left of this round. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so go ahead, relax. We have 2 more rounds of that. It's definitely going to be the hardest upper body round we have this whole workout. So push yourselves. We'll give our upper body a great rest after this, I promise. Grab some water if you need to. We have 10 seconds left. All right. Meet me back in those staggered push-ups in 3, 2, 1. So again, on your knees, same exact motion. Stagger the hands and then switch each time. And if you can come up on your toes, go ahead, do that. Nice job. Less than 10. There's 12. Okay, and switch into the crabs. Hips up and dip. Tap, tap. Nice job. Tight core here. Don't let those hips fall too much. Nice job. 5 seconds. 2 and 1. All right, into planks with the reach. Or just hold it if you need to. On these reaches, don't let your hips rock side to side too much. Use those abs to stabilize. 10 seconds here. You can do this. 3, 2, 1. Whew, okay. We have 30 seconds and then one more round all the way through that, and then we'll move on. So grab some water if you need to. Make sure if you ever need to take an extra rest too, you definitely do that. We still have 10 more seconds. Go ahead, shake out your shoulders a little bit. All right, get back into that starting position. 3, 2, 1. So last time, staggered push-ups. Here we go. Switching those hands each time. Nice work, guys. Less than 10. All right. Then switch into that crab position. Hips up. Here we go. Whew. Arms are starting to feel it here. That's good. That's what we want. Five seconds. All right, back to those planks. Finish it out here. 30 strong seconds. Arms should come up next to your ear. That's how high you want it. Keep these up. 10 seconds. If you just have to hold it, that's totally fine. 3, 2, 1. And you're done. Nice job, guys. All right. Take a rest. Try and keep moving while I go ahead and explain the next 3 movements. So this one's our lower body focus circuit. We're going to start with single leg deadlifts. So imagine that you're holding a kettlebell. You're going to put a slight bend in that forward knee and drop all the way until you're almost touching your toes and back up. You want to keep your back straight. You're really just bending at the hip and letting your arms follow the motion. And then we're going to be doing the first circuit, or the first round, all on our right, second one all on our left, and then the third one, 15 seconds of each. The next movement is a squat with a side step. So you're going to go 1, 2, not let your foot plant, and then repeat on the other side. So you have 1 squat walk, and then the second one, you just kind of let your leg hover. And then our third movement, we're coming down, you're doing 1 fire hydrant, 1 donkey kick, switch to the other leg. And you're just alternating each leg for the whole 30 seconds. So we're starting with those deadlifts with 1 leg planted. We're going to do 30 seconds all on our right side to begin. So go ahead and get ready. 3, 2, 1. So grab that imaginary kettlebell. Use that planted leg to drop yourself and to pull yourself back up. Again, your leg touch the ground. Keep those arms fairly close to your leg here. We have 3 more seconds, so try and get 1 more good rep in here. All right, now take it to those squats. Second step, remember you're letting the foot hover. All right, wherever you are right now, sink 1 inch lower. Keep these going, 10 seconds here. Nice work. 3, 2, 1. Dropping it down on your forearms and your knees here. Side and back. So we call the first movement a fire hydrant and the second movement a donkey kick. But really, your knee angle is not changing the whole time. It's just your hip that's doing the work here. Really kick that leg as far as you can back. 3, 2, 1. Relax. We have 30 seconds here. And then we're going to start right back up with the deadlifts, but now we're keeping our left leg planted. So grab some water if you need to. You can shake out your legs a little bit. And then we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, we have 6 seconds left. Go ahead, plant that left foot. All right, and here we go. So imaginary kettlebell is going all the way down to that toe. And then you're using that left leg to really pull your other leg back forward, straighten your body back out. If these aren't too tough, go ahead and just plant both legs and do a regular deadlift. Really try and test that balance. You have 3 seconds. All right, squat walks, here we go. So side step, hover. Nice, keep these really low. Chest is facing forward the whole time. A little bit lower here. So it's hard to even pick your foot up off the ground. Nice work. 3, 2, 1. Dropping it down. Fire hydrants and donkey kicks. Here we go. Drive that heel up towards the sky on each side. Nice work. We have 10 seconds. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. All right. to rest. Then we have one more time through that whole circuit. And then that's it for that circuit. On to the next one. So grab some water if you need to. Take a quick rest. Try and keep moving a little bit. We have 10 seconds. This time we're going to start with our right leg planted for 15. And then I'll say switch. And then we'll finish with our left. All right, 3, 2, 1. So plant that right foot. Slight bend in your knee. Nice job. You only have 5 seconds left in this foot. One more really good rep. Go ahead, switch to your left. Nice work. 5 more seconds. We're doing our squat side steps. All right, go ahead, start with those squat side steps. Keep these really low. Last 30 seconds of these. Let that burn, build up. A few more inches now. And drop down an inch more from wherever you are. All right, we have 3 seconds. All right, now listen up for modification on these. We're going to be doing 5 pulses on our left leg, straight back, and then switch to 5 on our right, and keep it going. So a bend in that knee, but drive that heel up for 5 reps, and then switch. Nice, keep these going. Good work. 5 seconds here. Finish strong. All right, and relax. We're done with that circuit. We only have one more using that format. So go ahead and get some water. You can keep moving, but listen up because I'm going to explain our last circuit using this format. So going back to a few cardio moves here. We're bringing those high knees back. I'm going to switch this out a little bit. All right. First one that we're doing is a lunge, a backwards lunge with a hop. So we're going to do all left planted for the first 30 seconds. For the second round, we'll do all right. And for the third round, we're going to alternate between the two for 30 seconds. Our second movement, we're going to be doing lateral high knees. So instead of going forward, we're going to go laterally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pause. So use that pause to really stop your momentum and shift it towards the other direction. Then we're finishing with a classic bicycle crunch. So on your back, your lower back especially, finish it off sort of like a lying down high knee. Then we'll do that 3 rounds, and then we have an ab burnout, and we're done for the day. So give it all you got here. We're going to start with those lunges with that knee drive up, starting with our left foot in front. Go ahead and get set up. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. So lunge it back and then drive it up. Use your arms here to propel yourself to keep the movement balanced. If these are a little bit too hard, take that hop off of the front foot and just drive your knee up, more of like a march instead of a hop. But if you can do it, keep that hop going. 3, 2, 1. All right, so now at the end of your mat, 5 high knees, and then stop yourself. Nice, you really want to use your arms here too. It's going to help you drive the whole movement. Nice job. 3, 2, 1. On your back here. All right, bicycles. These are going to give our abs a little warm up here. If these are too hard, just use the legs and take out the upper body. 3, 3 seconds, 2, 1. All right, 30 seconds of rest. Then we're gonna go into round 2 of the same thing. All right, 15 more seconds. So do what you need to do, stretch anything out, get some water. All right, planting that right foot now for these lunge drives. 3, 2, 1. All right, reverse lunge and hop forward. Nice job. Like I said, if this is a little bit too hard, take that hop out and just march your knee forward. We only have 5 seconds left. Then back to those lateral high knees. All right, here we go. So start at one end. Nice job. Keeping those knees high the whole time. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Bicycle, here we go. So if you can cross elbow to knee, go ahead, do that. And if it's too hard, let's do the knees. Challenge yourself to keep the elbows involved. 3, 2, 1. Okay, 30 seconds of rest. And then we have one more round. All right, finishing with like another really hard cardio one. So give yourself props if you made it this far. And don't give up because we were so close to being done. Okay, less than 10 seconds. This time alternating between left and right leg on that forward lunge. All right, we're gonna start here in 3, 2, 1. Here you go. So drive it, switch. So same movement, we're just switching that planted leg each time. If you want to do a few on one side and then switch, feel free to do that. 3, 2, 1. High knees here, really push yourself. 5 one way, 5 the other. Nice work. More than halfway. Good job. 5 seconds. All right. Last 30 seconds here. Really get that elbow to your knee. You can do this. So close to being done. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and you're done with those. Whew, okay, get some water. Take a quick rest. Nice work, guys. We have 2 last ab burnouts, and we're done for the day. So stay with me, keep paying attention while you're resting. For these, we're going to do a similar format, but we only have 2 movements, and we're going to be doing 20 seconds each, 3 rounds, back to back to back. So 2 movements to begin. The first one are flutter kicks, so just keeping your feet close to the ground, fluttering them out. And then we're going to be doing alternating toe touches. So toes straight up, alternate toe touch. If that's a little bit too hard, some people do rope pulls if they don't have the flexibility, and that's going to do the same exact work for you. So just pull the imaginary rope. But if you can touch your toes, go ahead and do that. So on your mats to begin, 20 seconds of each movement, back-to-back 3 rounds, and then we'll get a rest at the end. So it's 2 minutes of work total, starting with flutter kicks in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So I like to kind of prop up on my elbows and keep looking at my feet the whole time. That's going to give your abs an extra burn. Be sure to keep your lower back down. Keep those feet really low to the ground. All right, now switch. We're doing opposite toe touches. And if you can't touch your toes, like I said, just rope pull in the middle. Yeah, imaginary rope. Try and touch your toes though if you have that flexibility. 5 seconds. So your feet should never touch the ground for the full 2 minutes. If you can't do this though, go ahead, take a quick break. No shame in that at all, and then get right back into it. 3, 2, 1. Back to those toe touches. So cross your legs each time. Touch that opposite toe. Nice job. Keep those legs locked out. 3, 2, 1. Back to those flutter kicks for the last time. This feet should be about 2 inches off the ground. Keep that lower back down. Working your lower abs. 3, 2, 1. Last round of these toe touches. So legs are straight. Opposite hand to opposite foot. Nice work, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Whew. So that was our first of our 2 ab burnouts. So we have one more using that same exact format. This one's going to be more plank focused. So 2 moves, both are plank variations. 20 seconds of each, 3 rounds, and then we're done. Our first one are plank hip drops. So start in the middle and just drop the hips down on each side. You're just barely touching your hips down. You don't want to rest them down. You just kind of want to tap and lift back up. Our second one, we're doing hip drives. So flat plank, drive your hips up all the way back down. Hips up, all the way back down. All right, so you'll be in a plank for the full 2 minutes. I know that's kind of a long time, so if you ever need to rest down, just drop your knees, take like 2 deep breaths, and then get right back into it. But we're going to start with those plank hip drops. Go at your own pace for these in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So side, middle, other side, middle. Just keep these going. You just want to tap that hip on the ground and then bring it right back to the center. 5 seconds. Then we're doing just regular hip drives. All right, now switch to those hip drives. So all the way up. Slowly lower those hips back down. So a fast lift, but a slow lower. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Right back down into this hip drop. You can do it. This is the last thing we'll do today. So really push yourself. It's not easy, I know. Tight abs here, tighten that core. All right, hip drives, here we go. Whew. Flex that core. Drive your hips up. 3, 2, one last round of these hip drops. Side to side. 3, 2, 1. Hip thrust. Here we go. So finish it out strong. You can do this 5 seconds. Push yourself. 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right. Hopefully your abs are on fire. I know mine are. We are gonna pull it down. So wherever you are, go ahead, bring it up to a downward dog position, sort of like what we were just in. And then slowly lower your hips, look up to the ceiling on the side. We're gonna do the same thing 2 more times, so go at your own pace and breathe through it the whole time. And 1 more here. All right, now we're gonna bring it back up, but walk your hands towards your feet. And then let yourself hang for a second. Touch those toes. Roll it up. Do some big shoulder rolls. Going back. And then bring them forward. All right, we're gonna get into a side lunge. And while we're here, we're also gonna stretch out our arms a little bit. Go ahead, reach in the middle. Again, just gonna let yourself hang for a second. Now bring it over and touch one foot. Bring it over, touch the other foot. Now bring those feet in a little bit. We're gonna go back to that first stretch we did earlier, that crossing T stretch. Just slow it down here. Really stretch out your back and your shoulders. I like to kind of use my foot to stretch against it and get that full stretch in my back. All right, we are gonna finish our cool down with 2 full body circles. So you just start, arms up, come all the way down, make a huge circle, and then we're just gonna switch directions, do 1 more on the other side. All right, so that concludes today's workout. Make sure that you check out our schedule online if you want to do any other virtual workouts. I teach Mondays at 3:30 and Wednesdays at 9. And we're also doing outdoor workouts if you are on campus. Other than that, thanks so much for joining. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks. I hope it was a good one. Oh my God. Yeah. I'm up to